Behave!
Okay, let's start. It's a bit weird now. I only have one monitor. My second monitor decided to not work, so let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, hold on, let me save it. I'm gonna save it here. I can't save it anywhere. Or it should be recording. What we gotta do? Just making sure. There you go. Woodfall, Ash World. No, it. Where we gotta go? I forget. Chart new routes? No. Can I go back to the sheep? Yeah, back to the bridge. There you go. Seekers of the... here we go. It's time. It's located in one of the spires. Dark Genius. Oh man, whatever. Okay, Dark Genius, whatever the hell it's called. We go there. The Seneschal. Oh. Is this where? Ah. Oh, that's not good. Standard scanning could not reveal a route to the selected system, but you can still get there by spending points of negative insight to plot a guaranteed direct path. Oh man, deadly. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Such annoying. So we can go here and then probably go here. There you go. Oh wait, let's visit here. I forgot. Dweep. I think. Lord Captain, we received a transmission from the Fallstone. It was sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, volunteers of Saint Continuous, whose monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Continue. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, transport vessel of Naga unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to the rogue trader Winterscale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking for your leadership protection. Yeah, we will now abandon people of faith in distress. Prepare your landing party of my shadow. I'm taking the monastery under my protection. Yeah, as it pleases your ladyship. Okay. 6 hours, 11 days after a feast at the passing of Nagano Cave, the champion of faith, this good merit and calm of the monastery of the Order of Hammer, countless tortured souls step in fear. Arrive in the foreign souls, a great Pilot Hereticus and called the first missionaries to set foot on Fallstone vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving Saint Continuous, and those missionaries have received the blessing of Nicholas Keith, the champion of faith, who had traveled with them in their Starbark to found in this place of humble and pure abode within a cult of wisdom and piety. And Saint Continuous, a man of great endeavors, a warrior of wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of Liberium, stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand, and he commanded others to do the same, and not only Fallstone. Yeah. The brethren of the Sister Order of the Hammer came forth to meet strangers carrying water and protein, victuous, and medical herbs and jars of plutonium, whatever. But the crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many were tempered or mauled in the stampede. Some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of Hammer donned their flax cowls, inscribed words of praise to the God Emperor and their tactical advisors, and went forth, ready to render service in battle. With language and bolters they pierced the interlopers. With their chainswords and power flails they struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was repelled that day. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and the sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help. In their spite, they blocked the water collector and unpowered the generatarium. The faithful, in the meantime, made ready to resist. Summon a paradigmatic. Command her formidable boarding force to fall upon the interlopers and slay as many as could be slain. We're not doing heretical. Instead, a veil of protection over the interlopers, taking them into their care, and therefore all of us with them. Humbly, the Order of Hammer heeded the God Emperor's confidant, and unsealed the airlocks, and opened the gate of his abode, and brought forth gifts of virtue to relieve the suffering of the ill-stricken. After a prayer, the architect set to work. In accordance to the saint's teaching and the parameters set forth in the standard temple construct, they erected space living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planet militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein the trade and store goods, and proud cursorium within those wall clerks and several bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical record. Also added to projects. Oh. Lord Captain Voyship gains the Emperor's Retribution feature. Oh. A Celestial Protector. Well, shit. Oh. Oh, I have to wait. Okay. Okay. Let's avoid all. You can manage your colonies remotely using the colony management widescreen. Got it. Okay, that was just extracting shit. Okay. Dead world. Okay. We explored everything. Let me see. I think so. Let's go help our shitty. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship has been performed. The tech, illusory, and the rite of the machine blessing ended, and a damnation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent them by the young Messiah. Acquisition of the sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine gun and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the young Messiah gave me the equally valuable revelation. The second spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship mechanism differs from our analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than the blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Aptitudes in instruments, the ship spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It's impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation. But if the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now, I recommend we continue monitoring the ship and we prepare for new manifestations. The report we received, thank you, Pascal. This is Almasai knows all, comprehends all. Let's visit. Well, Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of the system matches those of Talek's expansion, home to the algae world Janus that belongs to the Von Valentin dynasty. We have received a Vox message from the planet. The angry world government officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparation for a formal reception to celebrate your arrival and of the planet's sovereign. The subjects are looking forward to your visit. But wait a minute. What's the fucking companion quest? Jay can't forget about her dreams, run the wealth. Palace of What's this? Ah, shit. Nope. Not what I want. That's like full story. I had. What did it say? Oh, I must return for that shit. Nothing about fucking Jay there. So what's anything about Jay? That's Hendrix. This is Jay. Where the hell am I? Keep receiving messages about the strange behavior and ship system. All decks report and uncontrolled opening and closing of doors, gates, and unlock. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's command. Regularly, this led to cautions among the crew. Shakespeare explained that these are being caused by the machine spirits inscribed and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the system. That's fucking great. That's fucking... Let's visit here. Oh, Red Sun. Okay. All right. Corresponding upon the plundered remains of an ancient imperial vessel and indicate component. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. I'm getting stuff. Oh, I don't got oh shit, okay. Let me see why. Is it still done? No, it's not done yet. Alright, let's get the fuck out. Really? Nah, I don't wanna. No. Lord Captain, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to you by machine spirit of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Character. You see, since her day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew and the way of life. If you allow, I have a prepared to deliver your report. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Warhammer 5. The lady navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which she went on to her living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident, as noted, while traversing the warp, the lady navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the voyage was thrown off course. It's a matter of minutes. But this was enough for the force of the enemy to anger the machine spirits, enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. God damn it! After that, officers living near the lady's navigator began to express extreme emotions. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and the performance. The last incident was recorded at on Football. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during the stay on Football. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I failed to discover the purpose and suffered with the fate. I was also told about a conflict between the lady navigator and Seneschal. Alas, with no details, if you like, you can ask Master One directly. Things are even worse with Jay. I interpret Voxcat in which she promised she would, and I quote, "and the cash if she ever saw her again." Oh my god. If I may, Lord Captain, the lady navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everybody avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in position to talk to her for an equal footing and improve the situation, for the sake of the crew's safety and the Lady Cassia herself. The navigator is at odds with the crew. Okay. Back to the bridge. I leveled it up. Choose silent. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in the times around the prey have their agility reduced. Oh, I like that. Oh, they all leveled up. I'll do that later. Let's go take care of Cassia. Where's she at? Wanna kill? Oh, damn it.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
One of your convictions branches as right here. Once it reaches rank 3 volatile, it becomes a character main conviction. After that, you will still be able to choose dialogue options referring to other convictions branches, but those branches cannot be raised above rank. Got it. Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, I can't say. Fuck.
I have enjoyed your company.
Alright. Let's save. Just in case we fuck this shit up. Save it here. Game save. Okay, cat. Let's do.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
I have heard rumors you are not getting along with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby red eyes, and your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands are so cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants? Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
What is it you want to talk to me, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I can not recall having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and killed himself. During the warp road, you gave wrong orders. God damn. The messenger. Okay, let's go one by one. I don't rebuke a single errand boy on this ship. Garcia upon this phone. I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with too much rotten ore in his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting color and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulder. He did not come next day or ever again. During the warp, boys, you gave the wrong orders, which led to... So something in the warp, something vast, preparatory, shimmering with indescribable colors. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes right there in our path. I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sound panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into a monster's gaping maw? The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be signed a pariah or will you put me in suppressing shackles? Would you mind telling me why you needed 100 species of bird and what use for them? I'm at a loss for myself. The day we arrived on football, I sent a request to the ship's quarterman and asked him to get me a songbird. But he never asked for clarification, and shortly before we left, I left a countless number of cages delivered to me, all warped in bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. Okay. I was so excited I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piously, and I let the poor things out. I infected my breakfast and dinner. But the stupid birds could not stop clattering even after bedtime. They were dashing around the room, smacking me in the face with their wings and defecating. I became angry and suddenly started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid and they all fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. I think I heard enough. Will you share your thoughts with me? Uh, you have a kind soul, but you have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you like. You've done terrible things, but I would not presume to lecture a person of noble blood. Wolf dogs, you step. Uh, Wolves dogs your step, but we will find a way to defeat them, I promise. You have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I can teach you the art of communication. There you go. That would be wonderful. My education was cut short, but I realized by then that the wisdom of books is opposed up to the wisdom of experience. Very well. Since we are both are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. I could only be fair to ask me you a few questions now, wouldn't I? No mistake. Do not mistake me. I'm not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you are the most worthy intercolor on the entire ship, and you are always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Paris very recently who claimed the subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old ones, unless the old ones had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the lowborn rabble became deluded about their prosperity and rebel in favor for the desires. What did you make of that? Oh, this has always been my opinion that subjects expect two things from their sovereign: to abuse power and to bless their babies. To see that both and boring essays become unnecessary. I'm afraid I do have the answer. I'm not familiar with the works of this scholar. With more grace. Wow, okay. Damn, Jesus fucking. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Osalan Ethan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock only to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers or be magnanimous and choose all? Fellowship. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is to clearly discern which role is required at a given moment. You are saying strange things I do not understand. We came in a jester, stuff and nonsense. What? That was 95%. Thank you for the caution. It was fascinating. 95%? Oh my god. Not gonna lie, I feel like fucking reloading. One second. Okay, what the hell? Why? We're back. I did save come. Fuck it, I don't care. Why do I have this? I did everything just like in the previous section, and now I have this. Your interpretation of this classic text is not entirely correct. The subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house. All the sovereigns must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions, adjust unwanted laws as gradually as you can see. Wait, am I recording? Yes, I am. God, I hate this one monitor shit. Why didn't I get this fucking answer? This option before. Okay, let's go there. Great things of a moment and smiles. Indeed, I was not wrong by your merits or your ability to hold a conversation. I hope my second question that does not confound you either. Let's hope it's not. I have a better fucking. Okay, it's the same one. Shit better not fail. I succeeded. There you go. There's so much power in your words. Power that makes me want to join you. I understand now why your subjects are eager to follow you. I admit I was afraid we were too different, and yet you helped me realize that I can be candid with you. Please do continue. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden the house has placed on me. Fear I'm not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to a protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives, day after day, and non-stop stoop under all that weight. Snow thing is on. Sorry if you hear that. It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. I do my duty whether I like it or not. The inner turmoil is clouding your mind. My project, my subjects, my title are mere resources I'm using solely for my own ends. Nope, that's not me. It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty. There you go. Thank you for your patience, Count Nylon. You're helping me see the world in different colors. A novel experience for me. Our conversation holds a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I'm heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. Okay. We got Cassio on the side. Yes, I care about my companions. So, I'm going to maybe say scum to keep him alive. It's interrupted. The window has never been determined. Why can I... Oh. The fine switch is made from a strange metal here. Okay, what's this again? The glinting of the displayed weapons is mesmerizing. You have never seen many of these articles before. Okay. There you go. We got Cassia under control. Let me save. How are we doing with this thing? It's not, it's better. It's more done. Can I cast you? What? Oh my god, I'm just traveling through the warp. It actually reflects the lore. Good. Driving through the warp is a fucking pain in the ass. Lord Captain, I bring dire news. A feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the void ship arrays. Rumor has it that the late leader was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for a rebellion against the upper of the void ship. That is you. So far, no one believes they are mad tales. But unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartments. The ship's own forces are ready to eliminate instigating clan or pacify the entire voyage crew. The decision is yours. What's the story about Lady Theodora? Rumor of data presence on the voyage has been circulating for a long time and appeared to be deliberate provocation rather than ordinary demonic ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up the masses to rebel against you, or perhaps it's the influence of the warp, and forces are ready to investigate, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating any further. As long as the unrest continues, the void ship shields will not be operating at full capacity. Fucking hell. 1 second. Okay. That's alright. That old tab. Damn it, there's no... Find the source of the rumors and punish those responsible. I don't want unnecessary deaths. Yeah. Lord Captain, as Senator Warfare would say, there is no incense in such case. The clans are endangering the entire worship, tussling over a strange and obviously false humor. If you so decide, I will convey your wishes to the enforcers later, but right now, the arrest must be stopped and the people return to the direct duties of... Ah, god damn it. Damn it, I'm gonna have to do... Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be realistic here. Restore the various clan and find a replacement among the neighboring crews. I see to it, Lord Captain. I hate to do it, but sometimes you have to be practical. A strange and frightening discovery has made one of the sites on this frozen world. Countless human bodies suspended in clear ice of a glacier. The bodies showed no signs of injury. It was as if they divided into liquid water at the moment before it turned to solid ice, freezing them in place with their eyes wide open and their hair fanning out behind them. Searches uncovers nothing that can explain this mystery. Damn. I don't have no. I don't know how you get more Emporium. How you get more Extrachium? Damn it. I gotta learn that. When the rotator ship approaches that Adeptus Mechanicus voice station, it is met with the hostile scrutiny of the station defense laser. And Alexa, who introduces himself as Servant Unit 42, supposedly inquires how the station can be used to the rogue trader. Propose a trade of resources with the explorers. Give transmitting runs to them. The station thanks the rogue trader for her cooperation and presents her with several containers of unused reserves as a token of gratitude. Propose a trade? Upon consulting the station, upon consulting from the station's main cogitator, Lexington Service 40 Unit 45 confirms the station requires rare transmitting elements or natural gas for research and for undisclosed nature. For its part, the station cannot offer trade anything in exchange at the moment, but the Adeptus Mechanicus on footfall will certainly repay her for her aid. Okay. I need more X. I just want to get to fucking the quest for Jade. Are we there yet? Well, Captain, we have received emergency. We have received word that there's been a sighting in the log desk. The voicemail. A sighting of Lady Theodora. What? The messages we are receiving are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and historical claims. There are reports of couches and arrests. The apartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on yourself. The situation is delicate and especially disturbing. There are mentions that Idara Trace has been being present at the scene. Wait, I'll deal with this personally. I need the exact location. Right away, Captain. My Seneschal. Wait, no, bring him back. Yeah, this team is good. Oh, Jade, yeah, Jade's there. A message comes from the bridge that the departed rogue trader. Oh, why is it fucking up? Okay, let's just give that ranks. The Archman begins in combat with 2 stacks of versatility. When entering combat, the Archman gains 10 plus. Nerf for steel. One less than 50% wounds. The monster titanium deals 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds and heals 20% more wounds for targets. All enemies hit by the chances of hitting cover when shooting the monster eyes behind. All enemies hit by the mass sensation have 10% higher chances of hitting cover when shooting at them. At the Muslims allies behind cover. Oh. All allies have 20% dodge against attacks made by allies. I don't want to. Whenever an ally against me. Man, I gotta reload. That's a lot of shit. Special attack though. Oh. Might as well do against all odds. Wait, aren't you close? Yeah, you close. I see armor. I'll leave it there. My shitty? I don't know what to give. Sheesh. Jesus Christ. Oh, I see. This is oh, I didn't see it, but I have 10% chance of hitting cover. Oh, my seneschal. Enduring shield. I hear it. Okay, actually, I'm gonna save it here, and we're gonna continue this on the next video. No, I can't save it somewhere else. Okay, let's save it here. Let's not save it here. And yeah, as always, it's great to play this game. Sorry for the little bit interruptions. I have one monitor right now, so until I get a new one, which hopefully be next week, it's gonna be weird. But yeah, as always, I'll see you guys on the next video. And as always, keep on gaming.